latte, please. Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers. Bet there's a tender heart ticking away under that metal shell. Makes you wonder, huh?
Disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route?
Don't panic!
The answer's here. Bang knows!
Bang
knows! Bang who knows?
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
Starry night. A loving mother. A flame-eating father. Look up. Cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky.
Tennis Quarter, a premier shopping destination. Discover style, adventure, and endless energy. Everything you're looking for is here.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Morning, Mr. Rob. Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers. Bet there's a tender heart ticking away under that metal shell.
Disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route?
Don't panic!
The answer's here. Bang knows.
Huh?
Bang knows. Bang who knows?
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup. Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series.
Starry night, starry night. A loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky. Starlight Night Transformation! It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
A falling star deserves no home.
For a Starlight Night, home lies with the wishes of the people.
Janice Quarter, a premier shopping destination. Discover style, adventure, and endless energy. Everything you're looking for is here.
was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Hello. I realize the problem. Hey. No. I can't hear shit. I can't hear shit. I can't hear. I didn't steal my mic, did it? I might steal my mic.
Morning, Mr. Rob.
Okay.
Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers. Bet there's a tender heart ticking away under that metal shell. Makes you wonder, huh?
Can't read a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route.
Don't panic!
The answer's here. Bang knows. Bang knows. Bang who knows?
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
Alright. So what's happening? What is happening?
Navigate as your heart dictates.
Can you hear me?
Perfect
I don't know.
execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm City Series.
Hello. 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 Okay, it seems to be working now. It's not audio balance ass. Wait, hold up. What? What? What?
It's a promise.
A falling star deserves no home.
For a starlight night, whole lives with the wishes of the people.
Janice Quarter,
Uh,
premier shopping destination. Discover
oh,
style,
wait.
adventure, and endless energy. Everything you're looking for is here.
Wait, I just made an error discovery while doing testing tonight. Holy shit. Hello? Why do I have channel points on my own channel? Excuse. What's that notification? Oh, that's just endless stuff. Alright. For me, just idling. I think it's a bug. I think.
When I
Oh
was
my.
15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Morning, Mr. Rob. Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers. That there's a tender heart ticking away under that metal shell. Makes you wonder, huh?
Okay, forget it. So, trying to see if. Oh, wait. I can't tell if I'm being heard from my controller mic or the headset mic. Okay, but if I press this button, because like they have their own things going on. Like, does it sound like last time we did audio tests for PlayStation streams? Does it sound the same as in I'm just using the controller mic? I know streaming is pretty the best. I'm testing this. Probably really test this with my brother and see what's going on there. Like if okay. Pressing the mute button on the PlayStation mic. I can't tell what's going on with this headset. I really can't. I guess, okay, good way to test this. Am I louder? Is this me? Is it the controller or is it my headset that I'm speaking through? Because I have a controller right in my face right now. I don't know what's going on. Eh. Like, okay, if I'm putting it right here in front of my face, dude. Like, does it seem like it's coming through the, I guess, mic? The controller mic? Bruh. I'm saying I have new. No, okay. Filling with the mic right now. Do you hear that? The mic on the headset. Do you hear this? Okay, so that's the actual. Alright. We're good, I think. It confuses me because. No, it's not you, it's me. I'm not getting mad at you, I'm getting mad at. I don't understand what's going on because it seems like when I try to connect to like a Bluetooth source to do dual audio of like a game and something else, which I was trying to do my laptop or phone, it seems like I don't have audio when I do that. Wait, let me try that right now. Can you hear me now? Am I heard? Wait. Oh, okay. You can't hear me? Can I do this there? What? One reason I can't hear my like linked audio though. I don't think. I guess is quality good? I don't know. Oh, what was that? Betsy. Hmm. Yeah, the dual audio thing. I don't know. It's weird. Because it's like, I can't hear anything from it. Like, if I do. Wait. If I do Spotify. I don't hear that. That's weird. So what's the point of the Bluetooth audio if I don't hear the Bluetooth audio? Whatever. We're on that part. By the way, does it let you do you see channel points on my channel? Because when I was opening it on the app on my phone, I had it showed the thing where I had like infinite points because you're a channel owner and you get infinite points when you're a channel owner. I'm stressing out. But that's weird. I don't know if that's like they're about to. Okay, so like if you go to like it's like the. Hold on, my bad. I could just. The thing you see on the left of like send a message. I sent it to you. Okay. Why do I see that? I don't know if my thing is bugged or they're planning on launching that thing where you could pretty much subscribe to anyone without them being affiliate. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when you can have the first badge. I promise you, you'll be the first one to know. I don't know. Alright. So we're good. Question mark. Maybe. I don't know. I'll listen back on my audio. I was just trying not to have said audio play into the mic. Causing more confusion for myself. Oh. A barrier to look at all these things I have not done. We're not asking Nicole what's going on. Not right now. But I'm sorry. I can't tell if like PlayStation has like overlay where like if you're in a party, like it would show you talking. I think that would solve everything and not have me stress out.
Coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
What's he doing? I don't. We'll figure out what they're doing later. I should finish this Vivian thing. Or, well, never mind, it's not like just her. The first time the sacrifice code appeared was at the auction, so she decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. Possible more happened afterwards, and we're simply unaware of it. We could get the village, we may gain new clues. Well, if you have time, head to Lumina and Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Go now! Go! James, if you want to sleep, that's fine.
Shaw, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought.
I didn't think she was done
Later,
with this.
I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Yeah,
Great!
Shaw.
You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So
I think Shaw has been mostly voiceless for the longest
go ahead
time.
and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
I didn't think she just had value eyes. Or Stephen, you're here. So I used to work part-time with just so happens to be covering the shift at the auction. And I'm afraid that Hugo took some footage away with him. I think Hugo was playing something, so he hid the security footage. But since I know when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where to put the videotape. How? You're American bird after all. Should be surprising. We have several ways of communicating information. Shut it. Once, on a mission, we couldn't use communicators. So Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on, so we could communicate. But after our mission ended, we let them roam free. I just tracked the trackers, and one of the birds flew near the auction house venue on the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time. The tracker only gives a broad area. I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is hidden whenever the bird is here. The bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time. Well, the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. My faith in, I split up and searched the area. If you see a bird, send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess. I imagine that this bird is available. What do we? Let's have some black feathers. After seeing a picture of the panda-colored trunk of a bird, you get a negative answer, just keep looking elsewhere. Okay, it's not a whole, conversation each time. It's not the penguin boo, but... I'm going to cause birds, I guess. Besides, using a big for creation seems perfectly reasonable. But who is this guy? Either way, let's take a minute and send a video. After sending the photo of the penguin-shaped Bing Boo, and it's wrong, so long, so ellipses. Seems like we're wrong. Black crows and dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, but this really is a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo of the crow and send it to Vivian. That's when she quickly comes over. That's the one. It's all thanks to the rod of faith, and we found him so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the videotape amongst the boxes. He looked through the boxes and found the recording, but it's damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decide to head back to a video store to repair and check the contents before making your next move. Oh, recommend move. I have not been checking in. That's so generous. Don't please don't. Here we go. Fair repairs the videotape, and you watch the recording. The contents leave you shocked. It's a conversation between Hugo and Camille.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The creator will guide me.
What? Not the creator.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never tell us?
Hugo... he...
Belle, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
Alright, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
What did I do?
So, what should I do?
Excuse me.
You can attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Oh.
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely!
All right, then let's go together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton.
We're gonna see
If you
one guy.
encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
Don't worry, that people just need social anxiety. Won't let any evildoers get close to you. Just since there's still time before we have to go. Should I watch an instructional videotape on Farrell Kit? I learned anything from videotapes when I first went out to cover a banquet for mission 2. If such a method isn't sufficient to master it, there's enough to deal with this one excursion. Oh, I have no choice. Yep, I'll go over to the key details for you as we watch the tape. You do some last minute studying on etiquette. Expected a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, evening has arrived. Without faith in Burton since his location. You're ready to join me for the banquet? I'm ready. I'll meet Burton first and make sure he's not tampered with the car. Have faith in. Please wait 5 minutes before joining me. It'll be safer this way. Vivian heads off. After 5 minutes, she sends a message saying all is good. Let's go meet up. Go meet Burton. Miss Banshee, this doesn't matter. What I mean is, this person doesn't look like your bodyguard. The Raven. The Ravenlocks can protect me, no? If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my escort for tonight. Wait, what? Huh? She heard the Ravenlocks out during the tree feast for the centuries with saying it does because he's not available anywhere else, and she wouldn't praise him. Alright, so Sindri is not even allow your guests to +1, are you? Of course not. Since you're a important companion on Miss Vivian's, you're also our only guest. Now let's be off. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there we'll take a speedboat to Manor. But earlier, you arrived at the Ravenlock Manor. Burton's guidance. You go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
Brennan hurriedly leaves, and Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
What do you mean by dessert? You're totally like a noble age just now.
What did you mean by dessert just now? I couldn't really follow.
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more.
Oh.
Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burden wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
According to the plan, you head deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. Doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and with a gentle push, the door actually opens.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside might be more lax. But just in case, let's tell Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Then let's split up.
You and Vivian search Herman's office for a while, but find nothing.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction?
Yes, a guy.
So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well,
no.
After all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
No. Hartman raises a gun, aiming at the desk. Yet there is no gunshot. With a clink of metal, a familiar voice comes.
The bullet? How?
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks?
Look for a trample, hey.
Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this
Because I don't like Alan's playstyle.
My dear uncle.
Surely before.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
It's good, it's fine. He was in on the plan, okay.
Guess I'll also bring Lycon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
No, I'm flattered.
That's all he said at all.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means. It lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice?
Hugo's voice
But
is kind of
unfortunately, it's not.
Hysterian.
I want revenge on the Ravenlock family.
Yeah.
And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
Oh, shit.
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If
What
I
is
didn't
that?
have to do
Hold on.
this, I wouldn't.
Oh, too late. I didn't see what happened in the middle.
Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it
That's
allows
about to get
control
me.
of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration. After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote.
Oh.
When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind. And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself.
How the hell?
Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it? So, Nikon, come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
After who knows how long, after enduring with seemingly endless pain, sometime Hugo straightens out his entire and changes himself and opens the warehouse door. Oh shit.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
No. Hello. It's Giga. It's all your fault. Why were you born with those eyes? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. Okay, it's not Giga. I had it made. I endured for so long, all these years of planning. I'm so close. He already agreed. You go beg him, go and beg him to reconsider for me, okay? Tell me I'll do anything. Tell him to take me back. No. You won't want to see him now. You can't go and see him. Mother.
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you.
The one's face is distorted with hatred, as if the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future. She blames all her misfortune on this innocent child.
Everything will get better if you just die, right?
Ow.
If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain.
Oh,
so, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
She raises her hand to reveal a pair of scissors, the tip gleaming with chilling light. She thrusts the sharp point towards Hugo's paler eye. And suddenly she vanishes, as if she never existed at all.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Wait, everything is being blue, okay.
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer.
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers? Kill her. Only by killing her can
Jesus
you be
Christ.
truly
That's not
free.
inner demon, but Jesus.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitating, you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade. If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick. And that means you, correct? So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
Okay, buddy. After a tense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens. Hugo straightens up his attire and changes himself up. Then he opens the warehouse door. Wait. You already did that part.
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Again!
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek! I'm already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do!
I think we're waiting out the dialogue. Other Doc.
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo, do you ever wonder why I had to die?
Oh.
It was because of me.
Are you on there, Doc?
It was because of you. It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer.
No. I'm not on there, Doc.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
It's a bomb! What a cruel bastard. I suspected of a disgusting bastard. Masonry was so nice to him, yet how does he even have the nerve to stay in this house? He shouldn't have let me in from the start. Filthy, lowly blood. Curses and insults encircle Hugo, piercing his skin like frozen knives. The mockery and rage form a wave that crashes through him, threatening to drown him. Then, as the silent cacophony reaches its peak, it goes silent. The air seems to congeal in silence. Deep and oppressive, it is as if time stood still, with only his rapid heartbeat echoing.
I told you that you would eventually return.
We meet again.
My friend, I told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed. Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena. Right? Yes. Your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately, it was her kindness that led to her untimely death. It was my fault. I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other. My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me. In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die. They tried to kill me many times. But I was careful, and they did not succeed. So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions. Yet,
that's fucked.
Not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it. In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top. And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death. Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight. I don't remember that. Here you go again, trying to deny your desires. Deep down inside, you've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why the world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you. You deserve it. Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased. They died by Hartman's hand. Dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir, rather than by our scythe. Boring. Boring? I find it hilariously ironic. Children
who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood.
Oh well.
It's like a curse written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
Well, not into Hartman.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
I won't.
We've been here for quite a minute.
Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition. So, do not deny your own desire. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
He shrinks outside and tightens himself up. Then he opens the warehouse door.
My God. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
Why did you break our oath? Why did you use me? My eye and these bags. They were all your fault. You know, you are exactly like our father.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall. but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow, an easy feat for the Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make, and you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I may
Oh
hate
my
him
God,
for
babe.
betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're
No.
the other me, hidden deep within my heart.
How do we figure it out? We could have seen this coming.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same, forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, winding fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people. And Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point. You can save more
That's
people.
what you're saying.
Save good
Or Hugo's gonna go and insist on being a big boo.
Save more lives than the evil ones you take.
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
No, it probably just was
So
good.
why not submit to
Can't let
your
me
true
question it.
nature?
It's not made. Not
To
room
be
for me.
the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. All you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love. Suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you are incapable of exploiting
How long have we been here? Gone through this man's thing.
their safety even more than your own.
Like, I like the voice acting for this segment, but holy shit.
Only the weak need companions. And we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them. And I don't need to be. Come. Let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you are me. And I'll never lose to myself.
Are we gonna fight ourselves? Right. When EX pixel attacker ultra hits under the total is effect is triggered. This effect increases skills schedule fire based on enemies remaining stun duration at the level of attack. After triggering until an enemy will immediately recover from stun, and a certain amount of days will be inflicted based on remaining duration.
Think about all the injustice you suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Out of my way!
I wonder what happens if I lose myself. I disappeared again. Yeah, sure. I just reappeared. Select. Window. Video tab. Well, alright. Ow. Ow.
I have you now! You're too scared to face your truth and what you truly desire.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going with that.
Trying to run, are we? Prepare to kneel before me. Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me?
Yeah, maybe.
Without me, you are nothing. For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you. Fancy words won't change anything. No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen. When it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore.
And we're in circles now.
Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
What did it say? My bad.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
Oh.
This is just like what I saw in my dream. I guess there are still some lingering side effects.
I have not worked on this at all. I don't mind. I don't care.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
Like on false silent for a moment, eventually hands over a coin. No, looking at the palette tree. It's not a coin, it's a
How thoughtful.
chocolate.
I'm touched.
Familiar chocolate.
Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death.
Hugo takes the coin. After a moment's silence, he eventually eats it.
Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've
just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way, thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird.
He stares at the ocean. A gentle breeze lifts his golden locks. The sunlight glances off both his eyes.
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do, and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Before that, don't you have something to tell me? What do you mean? You can break clawing at me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. So you kick things off by approaching Edmund from the top's big shots. He's managed to sweet talk him. I'm a bit of an illegitimate child, but I still have that Ravenlock family blood running through my veins. Funny enough, this Lord Edmund thinks direct lineage is way more noble than side branches, which is absolutely laughable. So I played his arrogance to my advantage. Let's be real, I had some really juicy intel to swap with those higher rulers, but that's the Mockingbird's secrets. I won't let any outsiders in on it. Is a sacrifice call from the mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. The security there is no joke, so I had to leverage Tops for some extra intel. After all, as you know, they got plenty of rollers planted next to your mail. It was you who threw the samurai score up for auction. To lure into Exaltist, you knew they'd be all over it. Yep, I embedded samurai score right into the realm of heroes. They actually match pretty nicely, don't you think? Classic you. I heard that after auction they found a stash of counterfeit Denny's. Often I take wild guesses, but honestly, I think those Denny's would rather be out in the wild than sitting in those hoity-toity accounts. Then you found Hartman and talked him into partnership, in your hands on more intel on the sacrifice and the Exaltist. After that, you shot that crime morning alert to the mayor. You did see a legit reason to spring into action. Yep, that was spot on. Look at you, real genius over here. In the end, you faked your own death to pull yourself out of the mess, and you used the whole show to redirect everyone's attention to Hartman and the Ravenlocks, keeping the Exaltist on their toes. Well, sir, if that's all there is, why did you let Hartman slip you the drug? I mean, you'd have a way to dodge that kind of thing. Like on, I got things I've been keeping under wraps. I actually teamed up with your beloved Mayor. What? When it comes to stopping the Exaltist, the Mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we can totally collaborate. What you should be wondering is why he didn't clue you in on this. The Mayor must have his own reasons. If you could convince yourself of that, more power to you. Just know that if you ever want to swing back to Mockingbird, you could come beg me. Make sure you turn you down gracefully. Alright, enough chit-chat. We have bigger things to deal with. But...
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
You're outside the workers. Thank goodness, somebody's here to save us. Thank you. You're welcome. So, could you tell us what those Ravenlocks did to you before they ran off? They're a bunch of liars. They tricked us into this hollow. They said they had a job for high pay for us, but then they kept avoiding the topic after we got here. Something didn't seem right, so I wanted to leave. But then they showed their true colors. They tied us all up and told us where to ship us off somewhere. They didn't make you take any wild medicine, did they? Medicine? No. It wasn't just us they tricked. Another group went that way. I see. Here, take this carrot. There's an exit nearby. You should be able to get out of here as soon as possible. Can't thank you enough. Let's go, Hugo. We must save both of them. You sure are eager. But...
bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
Scram before I get angry. More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
It's just two inside the workers. Who are you? Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. I had a bad feeling about this. Oh. No, shush. No, shush. What's that? Hold on. I must see YouTube playback. Or, no, Stream manager, there we go. Oh. Damn. No. Oh gosh, I had a bad feeling about that group from the start. We shouldn't have ignored my gut instinct. Did those Ravenlocks do anything to you? Do anything? Well, we weren't doing as we were told, and so they tied us up. Nothing else? Good. Alright, there's our bunch of workers ahead of us. They should be by the roof. Don't worry, I'll handle it. We should get out of here as soon as we can. Let's continue.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course.
Yeah.
He threw them into the hollow like offerings for the Exaltists.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised, it's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. Sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
No! The fierce man pulls out a bunch of white pills and gives one to each worker. Another Ravenlock family member seems a bit doubtful and leans in to whisper.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them. What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before?
Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
Meanwhile, the workers have also made the decision, except for the detective worker. Most of them have already swallowed pills. This one, After clearly capturing everything, Hugo lets out his huge sigh of relief.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them, even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
It's my leg.
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Don't get hit. Can't remember the last time we worked this well as a team.
That's the one kill, by the way. Where'd Lycon go? Who's that?
Your legs, how are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. Abyss! Let the pup... You had a lot more aggression.
Allow me to reach my...
I merely learned to control my strength. Take this.
The two defeat the Ravenlock family members.
Damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here.
Hugo delivers a swift chopper back in the necks of the Ravenlock family members.
Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
The workers carried the Ravenlock family members away. Now only Lycon and Hugo remain.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask, the reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
Father figure.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path.
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack,
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
After leaving the hollow, the two arrive at the place with nice scenery.
Lycon, that incident back then, I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do. I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
We will run back. Never mind. As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Moved wrong.
I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor.
Robin Hood.
I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
You leave the Ravenlock Manor on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, you get all the way for Lycon to arrive.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Belle, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
You're spotted. Do I sound okay?
Master Proxy, Although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
So, Lycon, you knew about Hugo's plan to fake his death?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could
Here
not
we go,
determine whether
army of
Hugo's plan
crickets.
would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
Aww.
You two sure are close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
Never mind the sacrifice. Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake. We don't know where the real one's gone.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
Oh!
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed. Since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead, I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere. Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
What's wrong, Lycan? Weren't you in a rush to get back and rest? You act like you're gonna turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. How are you feeling now? Relax. I'm not kicking the bed just yet. You look a bit more run down than before. The skin goes thing nasty, doesn't it? Oh. Risking your neck isn't like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have. Don't you realize that back then when I think like that? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and preserve through the darkest hour before dawn. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives and dies, I'd rather just do what you can do. Because at the end of the day, a person going, shape their destiny. Nothing more. You really come a long way. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Hugo, you got a lot of explaining to do. No more secrets. I will. I'll lay it all out. Promise. After a little chat, like calling Hugo and Vivian, no good. But I shouldn't let mess. Like I not saying I shouldn't read messages, but I should probably finish what I'm doing before continuing. Like I care. It's just. Hugo and Vivian say their goodbye and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to a nice, deep. Nice sleep. Yeah, the wording on that is weird. Nice deep sleep. Well, Hugo sent a message earlier. There's new progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. Wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Tell me when you're ready. I'm ready to bring Eos with you. I'm ready! We have spent so much time, listening to Hugo Bella's Air Demons. I'm sure we were getting there for, a good 30 minutes. Hugo! God damn it! I can't see that one. Mostly got some TV, I think. Windows. Oh, cheap viewer. I get cheap viewer. What's that? But it appeared. But it didn't pop up in main chat. Damn man, you're here. Having two large fight. Oh wait. And two large fights insinged away from me. Must be the luckiest person alive. I'll be counting on you too. As according to my intel, this is quite a large vat of serum. My guess is that Dina would put all that serum in one place. So aiming is split up. Just be safe, I'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into a hollow. Let's go! Meow. What?
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
No. Wait, what was that way? Nothing. Nothing was here. Nothing's here.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first.
Idiot. Worms belong with
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
You're not taking anything from here!
Bullshit.
Hugo, get the guards first.
Don't touch me. Healthy. You better not get my chest.
Oh. Oh. Can't solve some music that's like and yelling.
How irksome.
I shall follow your orders. Pull aside! Stand still. This.
I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
Where are you looking?
Vivian, up here? The end is nigh.
Out of my way!
A miraculous moment.
I'll take you.
I'm here. Repent!
Out of my way!
Leave it to me.
Move it! Out of my way!
Anyway, showing our green.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But Be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try? Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation.
That's
He's a
good.
very generous person, after all. Right, Lycom?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect.
Ooh,
It's one
that's
thing
a-
with Belle being in the
ooh.
Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
Oh. As they talk, Vivian stands behind him and suddenly sheds tears as he gazes at him. She turns and quickly approaches the area. Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Phaethon and the destiny she saw them.
This is the future I saw. Lord Phaethon.
I grow wings? Vivian closes her eyes as if to make.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that disappeared way too fast.
I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
How was I supposed to read that? What?
Don't touch me. Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon.
Oh, wait, split up.
Together, Lord Phaethon.
Meow.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
Oh no.
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises. Stay awake for... The wind is perfect today. Fool, there are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
More workers. We don't want to wait anymore. Please, just let us go. Oh my god, I can't make it. Just let my brain, please. We're here to save you. We're our captives. They were, but we all got turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. They're all good. Please, just let us go. That girl never attended us. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. We'll get you out of this hell alive. We promise. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. I can't imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush. Hush. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. After contacting Hugo and Lycon, they quickly arrive. We eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serum or victims. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes.
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
I feel like it's
Those
kind of
people
hard
have been
to
taken
talk
to
when you have
safety.
your
You're all
hands
out of
hugged up your
options.
chin.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really
I
think
don't
there's
know
some
what's
sort of
honestly
savior,
going on with
Vivian?
Vivian's side of the
In the
story.
end, you're just an ungrateful
I've been
brat
on and
who
off
brings
trying to
misfortune
do
to
the
those around
story
her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
on my nights off, and I just kind
Everyone
of
wants
pass
to live
out
in
and then
false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, And I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope. And I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives. And I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina,
too bad.
I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after the screaming figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a third door. The ethereal surge out, blocking the path.
Take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste. Don't touch me. Look around.
Is that what that one looks like?
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon. They must be on the other side of the fissure.
Fissure. Oh. Well, shit. Dina?
Are you satisfied now, Vivian? You were the one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying this is all my fault. Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Harry? Everything okay?
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille
Oh wait,
for leaving
was it playing through the mic?
That's
That's just the kind of person
Let's check an
I am.
audio from earlier.
Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian.
Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it.
If I had never... You would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
What's he turn into? Ain't no way she turned into that.
Dina, soon the pain will be over. Huh? Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer!
Yay. Buh. Ugh. Ow. I might die. Damn it. I got remain real. Oh.
Notice me, Lord Phaethon.
That's kind of a perfect use for it.
Behind you!
What happened? What the?
How the fuck? Vivian, how?
Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice. I will change the fate I saw. attention anymore.
No, please. No.
She's not dying.
So warm. And the night is beautiful.
Ain't no way. Oh shit.
No. It can't end like this.
What the fuck is our power? It feels as if you had a long dream, where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile. But soon, the environment and your teacher both dissolve in water, like behind a misty
Belle,
curtain. Oh, well,
you're scaring me.
blurring and then vanishing.
Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay. Good night then.
This time, there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream. You sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, Lycon.
Lord Phaethon!
Get
How are you
the
feeling?
fuck.
No headaches? Leg pains?
Revive the video
Heart
source.
palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy,
Oh.
you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can you file a complaint?
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I want to
made
his
myself
position
disappear
as mayor?
on accident.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates
We're
will
wrapping
be
up,
first
though.
in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Cricket. Hugo and Lycana are still bickering. Vivian sits to one side, eager and desperate as always. Okay, well. Fuck me. Well, you felt alright. Like I said, you could control ether particles. As a gift for a keeper. The cute thing about it. And that misusing. You should investigate her. Well, let's not talk about that for now. No, you're just starting to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be here there with you, where it happens in the future. Alright, go upstairs for a hunk shoe. Oh, why did I skip this? This is a gift from a repeater, then doesn't approve our research. Let's focus on mitigating the damage Hollows have on humanity. Perhaps this could serve as evidence that she was influenced. But I don't feel anything yet. Doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together, and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing. Epilogue complete. I finally did it! It only took me like 3 weeks. Your data continues to coexist with sacrifices. In your daily life, nor hidden crises ever cease. New stories on distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day, they'll become memories worth holding on to. I disappeared by my own mistake. But okay, let's talk to Wise real quick. We're about to end stream anyway, so it's fine. Well, someone calling herself it's in the theater for you. She's dressed like one of those masters of mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? She's Amy in the Hollow. I do. She's Amy and Vivian and I when we carried some heroes before. Nice. Do you remember what the mayor said before? They bring the Void Hunter ring special investigator to help us adjust our ether aptitude? Yuxin is the investigator. I see, no wonder she has such unique presence. According to her, we all have good feng shui. And 6th Street is geometrically blessed and a good place to live. That makes sense. Really? Yeah, she looks so serious. It doesn't sound like, empty fire. You weren't here when she came earlier. I guess if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around. And you could talk once you were free. If I have time now, you should go find her, though. Ooh, more skellies.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
And a van. Or just a Disney Vault.
Spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
Here, he keeps trying,
No,
but...
I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Gibson generally Hal's head, stops a few days into his bank pouch, and then he returned to video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui.
Thank you. Look, I thought she'd be a bit more reserved, but
who exactly
I guess...
are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Guess we already
My
had
name
that with
is
the last
Yishuan,
Blade Hunter.
a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. What's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
Okay, partnership.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return.
What's with the
right?
knife? Wait.
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
The weather is nice today. Perfect for going out. I just so happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us. It would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each thing. Look, it's Eos! Or 18. We kinda got two of the same. Sounds good then. Well, let's go. What should we? Where's the sun? Lumina Square. Skull Beauty. I know that skull. Oh, I know that store. But hasn't been closed for ages. Is that okay? Marislav, learn the situation. Let's hurry first. It's been ages. Since I last came to Giannis Porter. I'd like to take a look. Just tell me when you're heading to the Lumina Square. We can meet up there. Ethan, nods a goodbye to you and leaves 6th Street. That one's 18. That one's... Yes, okay. That one. Oh, yes. Turn this on. Alright. What are we doing? Holy shit. I thought we were done.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
Dude, back off.
Looked it
Holy
over,
shit.
and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting
Oh
in
my
line.
gosh. Who are these people?
So, this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd. Fortune
Fortune-telling
comment.
services is 10,000 dennies per session.
Yeah, don't do it. And some people saying like, I'll be fleeing
All
fear.
gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish Wealth and Desire spell.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Yeah. Ina. Or Ina. Please, wait, no more left, just learn this thing. However, it seems here quite a pickle. Jesus. I need to stop. Not being really good enough on it. Let's make my urban win. In A. You can't be taken. No. No. The next watching those videos are models. Indina. Nina. Da. In. So you must use the Mystic Cars as a cover to convince it to get repairs? That shouldn't be too difficult. Well, do you know of any place nearby that does repairs? I check out first. There's no need for that. I check out myself. There's no major hardware issues. I can do some debugging adjustments. What's some of the cal that one? Inane. Yane? Yane! Me. Bit. No. Inano? Yes, however, in order to walk the path of the mystic, you must have the innate talent for it. Please allow your senior sister on the path of mysticism to check you over. Yana. Inana. Jesus. I'm not gonna put it down the ledge on the ledge. Come down. Well, let me check your parts first. Inanu. No. I fix it. Or not. Puzzle. Should be good. Nice, smart. Are you all prepared? How do you feel? And then Jesus. Ina. Inano. Inu. Grass. You're now connected to the internet. Inina. No. It's a bit too early for that. You're a natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you have matured a little more, you may come to seek mentorship. I don't know how much of bamboo affairs, but I could teach you incantation. Spirit of coming, the spell of coming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other bamboo, you recite this incantation under your path. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. Inna. Nene. The bamboo contemplates this for a while, its gaze growing brighter. Inna. Inna. Nina. You're welcome. Though, when you should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight, understand? Nina. Nina. Mm-hmm. Since you're all right now, it's time for us to take a lead. So, let's head downstairs.
Yishuan Shifu. The store is right up ahead.
Oh. I thought we were zoomed in.
Yes,
So,
this is the place. Ah, this is the one. Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip. Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Ooh. Walks up the door, and knocks 3 times on the rhythm, and then slips a note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, pressing something to easy. I butchered their name there. There's someone inside.
Huh? Is there someone inside? Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something. What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving? Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time. Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious. Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there's no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Good talk for us. Okay. That's probably it. And I was like, oh, dude, all the side missions. Oh, you're back. Did everything go well? It went well. It's just that Izu Shifu feels that things are a unique way. It's just how a mystic does it. I see. Bill, do you think that what he is Shifu claimed is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot? Sounds like a game straight out of a movie. Are we going to we're going to be like those often defeat ethereals and metric rays to suppress hollows? Mirrors are made up. Definitely won't be exaggerated as this movie. I don't think she's lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the hollow. I see. I trust her judgment. Plus, the mirror must have its reasons for choosing her to teach us. She said the mirror would help her. I can read. She said the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Anyway, we'll find out soon enough. There's no rush. Well, you've been quite busy. You should take some time to rest and to have a break. Alright. We're done with things for now. Oh. Good. Alright. You can't change your character in here. Aww. Hold on. You must be... How about a rifle? That's about to end. What? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Vindicates. I'm a dumbass skeleton variety streamer. What are y'all doing? I think it's Final Fantasy 14 night, right? One of the main nights. I think doing it. Well, stream went well. I guess I would be a PNG tuber on the thing, but like, I thought I would be done a little while ago, and when I accidentally closed my thing. Oh. Hope everything's going well for y'all. Here. Let's see what they want as a way to continue streaming just a little bit longer. Oh. What's this? What's the Fall Guys thing? You can do the Fall Guys thing! No. How do you feel about the Skilly Bing Boo? That's of course. Oh shit. No! Fuck! Well, there goes my lead. I'm done. Get out of your way. Okay, you can do this, I swear. Oh, did they give us 4 whole minutes? How long is this? I was on it. Jesus. Well, I failed. I get to look at all the others. Okay, one more. We'll do one more. We see how it goes. I'm playing with matchmaking. Let's see who else is on. Just so we can have a retarget ready. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's being tough. Everybody already fell. Ooh. No, shit. I fell so far. Holy shit. Oh, time to make the earth fall. Yeah. No, I fell again. Shit. No! I fucked up. It's alright. Here's on. We have... Alright. We should clean this up. I got... I didn't know that was a thing. I've seen many people on Diamond Comfortable rating. Not now, but later. That's fine. Anytime it's fine. I really didn't expect to go this long. Like, the first, like, hour or so, like, 30 minutes or so was me fucking around with the headset, seeing if it was working or not. Because I really couldn't tell, because despite this being like a Bluetooth Google audio thing, it does not play the audio from the... that. So I was just kind of freaking out, stressing over it. Fuck it, what if we just race the chicken? That should be fine, right? Where is she? She's right here. Yeah, probably for my next stream's tomorrow at 12:30 a.m. We'll be continuing Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I'll see you be around. Friday, I don't know what the not Friday, but Saturday at 12:30. I don't know what we're doing. It might just be Fortnite, and then I figure out what to do then. Who we sent those? What? But yeah. Did I say Horizon tomorrow and then Friday is whatever? Yeah. Okay. Have a good night. I should get the right and read button ready. Or and stream button. But okay. Good night.
Oh my goodness. Then the dance. Welcome in, Raiders. Have a good lurk, Kill Foxeel. Have a good lurk, Vanilla Milk. Thank you. Get lots of good rest for those that need it. Make sure to get that stream aftercare. You too, Ben. Well, rattle them bones. Make sure to have a good